Lin Kaiyong's courtyard.
3 days later is the Li family matriarch's birthday banquet. The invitation sent by the Li family.
That sharp-tongued mean woman is actually still alive. But Li Zi is gone. At this time the Li family sent an invitation. I wonder what intentions they harbor.
I heard recently.
This birthday banquet, I will definitely attend. Let's see what kind of tricks they are playing.
The Bai and Li
Using heaven and earth as the cauldron, and spiritual energy for operation. Master, your cultivation power is even greater than 60 years ago. It is simply miraculous skill.
Just a minor trick. It's nothing worth mentioning.
However, this spiritual elixir that revives the dead and regrows flesh and bones, giving it to that old Madam Li, is a bit of a waste of heavenly resources. If this were given to someone who truly needs it, it could save a life.
No matter. Although this elixir is quite miraculous, in the mortal realm, it still cannot compare to the technique of resurrection I performed just by lifting a finger. What harm is there in giving it to her? Besides, whether she has the fortune to enjoy it remains to be seen. Wrap it up.
All right. Master, what are you going to do?
Help your granddaughter cure her illness.
You can bring the dead back to life just by lifting a finger. Yet treating a cervical spine issue takes 3 days and isn't finished yet. Master, is this treatment legitimate? From now on, I call the Sovereign Master. And the Sovereign calls me Grandpa. I dare not imagine. Wouldn't the generational hierarchy be completely messed up?
Hurry up and get to work.
All right. There isn't a suitable packaging box here.
Thank you everyone for attending my birthday banquet. I hope everyone enjoys themselves today.
Everyone, I have something I want to announce. Today, good things come in pairs. In addition to that, the Bai family will also provide us with the most advanced technical support and the highest quality resource channels. I believe that with our joint efforts, the Li family will soon return to being a super eminent family.
The Li family is about to reach a higher level.
Indeed, the Bai family and the Li family forming a powerful alliance. It seems the business world is about to be turned upside down. We must quickly cling tightly to these two powerful families. Maybe we can get a small share of the benefits.
This time the Bai family truly invested heavily. However, if the Li family rises up, it will be difficult for small businesses like ours to survive in the future.
I have one more thing to announce. The engagement between Ling Qiong and me is hereby terminated. He is simply unworthy to be my fiancé. Today, I will publicly announce the annulment of the engagement. I hope to join hands with someone truly capable to create the future together.
I agree. Someone like Lin Chong is simply not worthy of Miss Li. It was his good luck before that he was able to be engaged to Miss Li. Now, it's time for him to face reality. Hurry up and scram. Stop making a spectacle of yourself here.
Today, I announce the engagement with Ling Qiong is annulled.
Is annulled. The karma involved in this. Can you dare the consequences? Can your Li family dare the consequences?
You should look at yourself and see what situation you are in. Yet you dare to utter wild boasts here. You truly don't know the immensity of heaven and earth.
Lin Chong, stop making trouble unreasonably here. Today you are the one whose engagement is being annulled. Don't be ungrateful. Do you still think you can be as arrogant as before? I'm telling you, right now, you are just an abandoned wretch.
By Yi Chuan, I spared your Bai family's life, yet you still show no remorse. Acting arrogant and overbearing. For what happened today, your Bai family will pay the price sooner or later.
You! Why is this Lin Chong so tough? He still won't bow his head even at this point.
Exactly, he doesn't even look at the occasion. He's still talking tough even after being dumped.
I guess he wants to save some face. Too bad. It's useless.
Lin Qiang, today is my birthday banquet. Stop making a scene here. Regarding the annulment of the engagement, since Wanyu has already proposed it, it is settled.
Old Madam Li. This is the birthday gift I prepared for you. However, whether you have the fortune to enjoy it depends on your own destiny.
Lin Chong, what is this thing you have? It's dark and looks like dog shit. You couldn't possibly to produce anything good, which is why you are here, deliberately trying to disgust people, right? I see. You are nothing more than a little nobody. What good thing could you possibly bring out? That's why you deliberately brought this kind of trash. To fool us here.
This pill. You despise it. That is your loss.
What's going on?
How could something like this happen?
Lin Chong, what kind of trick are you pulling? What are you trying to do?
Young Master Bai, quickly think of a solution. This is too scary.
Don't be afraid.
Lin Qiang, what exactly is going on?
Old Madam Li. I originally had no intention of causing trouble at your birthday banquet, but you all have gone too far in bullying others. This pill contains the spiritual energy of heaven and earth, yet you treat it with such contempt. Now, it has triggered a celestial phenomenon. This is merely a warning.
Lin Chong, I knew this was dog shit. Only a dog would eat it. I'm telling you. You are nothing but a clown. Stop trying to be mysterious here.
What kind of weapon did you use? How dare you disrupt my Li family's birthday banquet?
Be careful or I'll break your dog legs.
This? What is going on? A perfectly fine dog. How did it turn into this? Could it be that this pill really has some kind of problem?
I think it's highly likely that brat Lin Qiang played some malicious trick. Perhaps this elixir pill was something he deliberately brought to cause trouble.
Lin Chong, you have immense audacity to actually dare to poison the elixir. Do you intentionally intend to harm our Li family?
Lin Qiang, this is definitely your trickery. Isn't that right? What kind of trick are you performing? How dare you disrupt our Li family's birthday banquet?
Lin Chong, let me tell you. Don't think that by bringing these nonsensical things, you can scare people. What? Do you think that just because you conjured a beautiful woman, you can change your fate of having the engagement broken off?
Master.
Please wait on the side for now.
Yes.
Lin Qiang, what exactly is going on here? You must explain it clearly to me.
This is not some trick. This elixir pill contains the spiritual energy of heaven and earth. It inherently possesses the power to bring the dead back to life, regrow flesh on bones, and give life to all things.
Lin Qiang, stop trying to mystify things here. I see you are simply harboring malicious intentions, wanting to use this strange incident to make our Li family look foolish.
Exactly. Lin Chong, do you think performing a trick can conceal the fact of your incompetence? Dream on. Let me tell you, you are nothing but a clown.
That's right. You are just a clown. This? Who is this? Look at this imposing manner. The newcomers mean trouble.
You don't even recognize him. He is the titan of the new energy industry, Zhou Maokai.
Zhou Maokai, the head of the Zhou family.
If he stomps his foot, the entire business world has to tremble 3 times. I heard this man's methods are ruthless. In the business world, no one dares to provoke him
The two beside him are the patriarchs of the Zheng family and the Wang family. These three great families, although they cannot compare to the transcendental clans, they are still local magnates. Who dares in front of my virtuous nephew Yichuan to speak presumptuously? Don't they even look at themselves to see what they amount to?
The patriarch of the Zheng family.
Within the borders of Great Xia, someone actually dares to offend the Bai family. In our three families, this is simply courting death. You,
The patriarch of the Wang family.
you are that. And who doesn't know the immensity of heaven and earth? Don't you even look at what sort of thing you are? And yet you dare to act wildly here?
Three uncles. This is the brat who at Grandma Lee's birthday banquet deliberately caused trouble and spoke presumptuously. He completely disregarded us, not putting us in his eyes at all. Three uncles, you must uphold justice for your nephew.
Young Master Bai, you finally brought reinforcements. This Lin Qiong is outrageous. Not only did he refuse my annulment, he also caused trouble publicly, completely disregarding our Li family, having no regard for us. Young Master Bai, you absolutely cannot let him off easily.
Three family heads, your esteemed presence truly makes my birthday banquet shine with glory. This Lin Qian is truly ignorant and improper at the birthday banquet. He made a scene and acted unreasonably, and even caused some strange incidents. I hope the three family heads will uphold justice for me.
Such a thing happened? Niece, do not fear. Right now, we will make him sign the divorce agreement with me here. Can he really defy heaven itself?
I advise you to sign it honestly, so you can still retain a shred of dignity. Sign it. Sign it. Don't make me look down on you.
You. Are you sure you want to sign?
This is terrible, this is terrible. Family head, this is terrible. The tomb of the old family head. The grave mound is smoking.
This is a coincidence.
Playing supernatural tricks. I don't believe. Can you overturn the heavens?
It exploded. The grave mound exploded.
This is retribution.
Is this a fake video you set up? I know now. Lin Chong must have bribed you. Isn't that right?
This is the Li family. Ancestral hall surveillances. Camera. I truly did not lie.
Fine, Lin Chong. You dare not oppose us directly, so you use a bomb to blow up someone else's ancestral tomb? Do you have any bottom line left?
Lin Qiong, I originally thought you were just a man. I never expected you to be so vicious and ruthless. Just to avoid annulling the engagement with me, you would even commit such an immoral act? You're capable of doing this?
I didn't do anything. It's your Li family's ancestor, who is simply displeased.
Grandma,
What exactly is going on? Could it really be that our Li family committed some sort of heinous unfilial act?
Lin Qiong, what sorcery have you used now? Speak. Was this your doing?
I told you. Regarding the annulment, you cannot bear the consequences. Your Li family could have prospered for 10,000 generations, but it was ruined by a single thought of yours.
Lin Chong, stop trying to deceive us with supernatural tricks here. What ancestor manifesting? All of this is nothing more than your petty trickery. What? Did you think this little bit can scare us?
Bai Yishuan, don't you understand even now? All of this is entirely your own fault. The esteemed
The film
one
was
is not
translated
someone you
and
can
narrated
casually
by
offend.
Wan Yu. The grave has been blown up, and the ancestral tablets have fallen. This couldn't be the ancestors manifesting, could it? Regarding our annulment, why don't we postpone it for now? We absolutely cannot go against the will of heaven.
Grandma, we cannot postpone it. This engagement must be broken off. That Lin Qiong is just a man. He is simply unworthy of me. What ancestral manifestation? I think it's simply Lin Qiong, deliberately causing destruction with a bomb.
Exactly. Grandma Lee, this This is all just his trickery. You absolutely must not be fooled by him. The cooperation between our Bai and Li families has just begun. How can we let such a small matter delay it?
Li Wanyu, I gave you a chance. Since you insist on this, then this engagement, I annul it. However, starting today, your Li family will fall into eternal damnation. This is all your own fault. An engagement cancellation agreement. Starting today, all ties between us are severed.
This is bad. Something major happened to the corporation. The construction site collapsed, and many workers are buried. Also, many cooperative projects have been suddenly halted. The capital chain is also broken.
What kind of trick did you use this time to get me? How many despicable methods will you use? Do you think that by doing this, I will yield?
Using some suppression through crooked and evil means, and then engaging in commercial warfare. This is a tactic I used when I was young and have long since abandoned. Your little tricks are nothing in front of us. Don't be afraid, we are here. The Li family will not fall. Kid, your little schemes are nothing but a futile effort in front of our three great families. This ant who doesn't know the immensity of heaven and earth. I advise you, give up struggling. Kneel down and beg us for mercy. Perhaps we will spare your life.
I didn't do anything. It's just that the Li family's luck ran out. However, I now want to see the three of you kneeling and begging for mercy. Buraksu,
Zhao Zhao, someone has shown disrespect to the esteemed one. Within 1 minute, the Zhoujiang and Wang families must cease to exist.
Make our three families cease to exist? You must be joking. Do you know we are a listed company? What is our market value? Now, the most important thing is to first delete the novel app on your phone. Is 1 minute enough? I'll give you 5 minutes. What? The stock price plummeted by 99%. How is this possible? Daily drops all have limits. Our industries suddenly suffered such a massive blow. What is going on? Who exactly is behind this? What happened? Why did the Zhou Zheng and Wang, three great families, suddenly run into trouble?
Could it really be done by that brat Ling Qiong? Was all of this done by you?
the three of you. Even now. It's not too late to regret.
We were blind and failed to recognize your greatness. We beg you to grant us a way out. We know we were wrong. Please spare us. We are willing to pay any price. It's all our fault for being arrogant and conceited. We shouldn't have provoked you. We beg you to show mercy and let us live.
Lin Qiong. It was our Li family that was wrong. We shouldn't have treated you like that. Regarding this engagement, let us discuss it again. Actually, Wan Yu deep down cares for you. She was just momentarily confused.
Saying this now is too late, isn't it? From the moment Li Wanyu insisted on breaking the engagement between us, there was no possibility left. It was your Li family that personally severed this fate.
From the moment you showed disrespect to the supremacy, this outcome was already destined.
This is all the karma created by our Li family. A perfectly good marriage arrangement was completely ruined by our own hands.
This time the Li group is truly finished. Master, have some grapes.
Not bad, not bad. The three of you. What are your names?
My name is Yikao Gao. I am Chu Mulingyang's granddaughter. Chu Zixi.
Not bad, not bad.
I am from the Ning family. Ning Zhu.
The three of you are all excellent. I said long ago that each family should select their descendants to succeed as servants. Look at that old Wang. Preparing a gift. Couldn't even prepare it properly. It's wrapped like dog feces.
Master.
Hey, that's enough, that's enough. You little thing. You've already transformed into human form, yet you still look like a dog. If you keep rubbing against me, my robe, the Supremacy's robe, will be soaked by you.
Isn't it because I just transformed and am not used to it yet? Besides, your elixir is incredibly effective. It instantly increased my cultivation by 1,000 years. Naturally, I must thank you properly.
This century-long great Tao is merciless. Cut off the path for living beings to become spirits. You certainly have good luck, allowing you to get a bargain. It is destiny. But you must also be careful of the heavenly Tao sanction.
After Sister Zhao Hei transformed into human form, she's still so clingy. But Master, your elixir is truly miraculous. Even this black dog can turn into a beauty. Why don't you grant me one too?
You are already perfect. It's fine. What has she discovered?
Zhao Hei's spiritual energy is somewhat sluggish when circulating. Could it be that she was injured during the transformation period?
You can actually perceive that.
Since I was young, I have studied the records of the Medicine King regarding common illnesses. I still have some understanding.
Not bad, not bad. Zizu's pure heart incantation. Ziji's Medicine King technique. Your 3 families have not failed. My teachings from back then, if the Bai and Li families were also like you, that would be wonderful. But there are always some people who must be crushed into dust by the era. For thousands of years, it has always been this way.
I obey your command. However, Master, today you seem a bit biased. Sister Ning's pure heart mantra, Zhao Shi's medical skills, you have guided them both. Only mine, the mysterious Maiden Heart Sutra, you have never personally guided.
Zhao is jealous now.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I think this courtyard is nothing special at all. That Lin Chong just pretends to be mysterious. He is just a person with an undeserved reputation. Today we will certainly strike him down with our blades. I always feel that there is a mysterious, powerful force hidden here. We must still be cautious. Let me investigate first. This courtyard appears calm, but in reality it conceals hidden mysteries. We must not be careless. Heaven is truly helping us. This Lin Chong is undergoing a heavenly tribulation. Let's seize this opportunity to kill him. That's right, this is our great opportunity. After the heavenly tribulation passes, even if he doesn't die, he will certainly be severely injured. At that time we can reap the fisherman's gain. That Lin Chong must have quite a few treasures. We can just reap the benefits. We still cannot let down our guard. After the heavenly tribulation ends, we should first observe the situation before acting.
My waist. It hurts terribly.
He is injured, severely injured. Quick, seize this chance to kill him.
Zihai's heavenly tribulation. The power is a bit too great.
Master, it's all my fault. I attracted the heavenly tribulation and ruined the courtyard.
No matter. This is also your opportunity. However, we have guests. Let's receive the guests first.
Lin Chong, you are dead today. Kneel down obediently, and we will leave your corpse intact. Or we will make sure you die without a burial place. You mere ants. How could you know the might of our Japanese ninjutsu? Today is your day of death.
What are you 3 relying on to kill me? Relying on your mouths?
Stop pretending. You have already been injured by the heavenly tribulation. Right now you are merely putting up a facade. Our Japanese ninjutsu is unparalleled in the world. I advise you to obediently accept death. You will suffer less torment. Otherwise we will make you unable to live. And unable to die. Today, with the combined efforts of us 3 great masters, even a supreme being personally arriving would not escape death.
Even a supreme being personally arriving would not escape death. Then I would like to see what abilities you truly possess to utter such boastful words. You 3 wretches. You can only show off your power in a tiny place like Japan. before my vast Waxia. You are nothing but mere clowns. Frogs in a well.
You called us things?
Alright. You are not things.
You bastard. Who are you? Go die.
You wish to harm my sister? It won't be that easy.
How did you resist my poisonous mist?
All living things share the same vital energy and form. You Japanese little thieves. How dare you run wild here?
What powerful strength. Who exactly is this person?
I am the ancestor of your ancestors.
Impossible. We, the three great masters of Japan, have dominated for many years, and have established quite a reputation in the martial world. How can we be defeated by mere juniors like you? This is absolutely impossible. The hatred of today, we will surely repay twofold. Do not think you can. Rest easy without worry. When we recover from our injuries and return, that will be your doomsday.
Relying on you, and wait for later. Today is your day of death. You all of
The film
Japan,
was translated
how dare you run
and
wild in my
narrated
great
by
XIA
Media.
territory? You are simply courting death.
Even if I die, I will drag you down with me. I will let you know the consequences of offending us, Japanese ninjas.
You want to consume forbidden medicine? You are not worthy of dragging us down with you. You all of Japan. Heretical and evil methods, in front of our Huaxia righteous path, are fundamentally unable to withstand a single blow.
Why aren't you acting yet? What are you waiting for? Are you going to just stand there, watching us die here? Wouldn't that cause the plan to fail at the last moment?
Trying to sow discord? It's useless, you Japanese villains. Don't even think about playing tricks in front of me. Today is your day of death. The fighting is too intense. Master, these Japanese scoundrels are simply overestimating themselves. To actually dare challenge you is simply throwing an egg against a rock.
They are nothing more than a group of mere clowns.
Great God, our country's three top experts
The secret chamber at the Bai family estate.
have all died.
3 pieces of trash. This god bestowed upon them immense power. In ordinary times they boasted of dominating the martial world. They made grand boasts in front of me, yet now they couldn't even handle a single Lin Chong. Couldn't even handle him. And even lost their lives in a foreign land. This is simply an insult to the prestige of our Japanese.
Great God, please calm your anger. Although this operation was unsuccessful, it was not without gain. As far as I know, Lin Qiong this time did not personally take action. It seems he was injured by a heavenly tribulation.
Is that true? That Lin Chong is a mysterious and unpredictable existence of Huaxia, whose strength is unfathomable. If he truly was injured by the heavenly tribulation, then it is an excellent opportunity. Do you have concrete evidence? Do not use false information to deceive this god. Otherwise, the wrath of this god is not something you can bear.
According to the informant I placed near Lin Qiong, they saw it with their own eyes. After the heavenly tribulation, the defenses of his courtyard were completely destroyed, leaving a mess. At that time he was standing in the center of the courtyard, his complexion slightly pale, and his movements were somewhat sluggish. Moreover, when the 3 top Japanese experts attacked him, he actually stood still and did not move. It relied entirely on the women around him to desperately resist, given his arrogant personality. If he hadn't been injured, how could he act like this? I hope Great God will judge clearly.
Even so, we cannot let down our guard. That Lin Chong is full of schemes. Perhaps this is a trap, intentionally set by him, to lure us in. Regardless, this matter must be carefully considered in the long run. You continue to arrange informants to closely monitor Lin Chong's every move. Once it is confirmed that he is truly injured and cannot recover quickly, report to me immediately. At that time, This god will personally display divine power to lend you all a hand and deliver a fatal blow to him, ensuring he never rises again. Also let the people of Waxia know that the deities of our Japan possess inviolable majesty.
Yes, great God. I will certainly make proper arrangements and not miss any opportunity. I will definitely not fail the trust of the great God.
Remember, this matter must succeed and must not fail. If any further mistakes occur, I, the god, will cast your soul into the endless dark abyss, letting you suffer endless torment, never to reincarnate.
Yes. Lin Qiang, you finally showed a flaw.
Wan Yu,
The Lee family study.
the situation of the group, although temporarily stable, it is like a small boat anchored in a storm, constantly facing the danger of being capsized. Lin Qiang on his side remains a constant hidden danger. He is like a ticking time bomb, liable to explode at any moment, shattering our Lee family into pieces.
Grandma, I also want to reconcile with him. But back then, I broke off the engagement so decisively. I hurt his feelings long ago. If I go back now and beg him, how could he possibly forgive me
The
easily?
film was translated
Wan Yu,
and narrated
regardless,
by M Media.
we must try. The banquet is about to begin. It is said that this banquet gathers forces from all sides. If we at the banquet can establish connections with some major families, perhaps we can utilize their strength to oppose Lin Qiang, or at least let Lin Qiang know that we members of the Lee family are not easily bullied.
Alright, this is the only way then. I hope this banquet can become a turning point for our Lee family. Otherwise, I truly don't know what to do.
Yichuan, the current situation of the Bai family is not optimistic. That brat Lin Qiang is pressing us step by step. He is like a hungry wolf, ready to pounce at any moment and tear us to shreds. If this continues, the foundation that the Bai family established through generations will be ruined in our hands.
It's all because of this fellow Lin Qiang, who has harmed our Bai family so terribly. I must make him pay the price. However, the supreme banquet is imminent. As long as we unite with the other families, Lin Qiang will be nothing more than a piece of meat on the chopping block.
Exactly. This is indeed a good method. No matter how arrogant Lin Qiang is, he will fear the combined strength of our families.
Exactly. As long as we prepare well in advance, not only must we unite with other families, but also find out Lin Qiang's weakness and kill him with one strike.
Lin Qiang's courtyard.
Your Excellency, according to the latest intelligence, the Bai family and the Li family are secretly uniting with various top families, intending, at the upcoming Supreme Banquet, to act against you, should we make arrangements in advance to cope with the impending storm.
Ruroxu, do you know that everything in this world has a predetermined fate? The Supreme Banquet was originally a place where heroes from all corners of the martial world gather together to discuss important matters, but it is not without some people with malicious intentions. The Bai family and the Li family are merely ants trying to shake a tree, overestimating their own abilities.
But Your Excellency, their current alliance possesses vast power and cannot be underestimated. We should summon forces like the He family, Enning family, and Chu family to respond together.
Ruroxu, you should know that my actions are always based on responding to all changes with constancy. The Supreme Banquet. I originally intended to use this opportunity to let those with ulterior motives receive the lesson they deserve.
Yes, Your Excellency is wise. It was Ruxu who worried too much. It's just, I wonder what Your Excellency plans to do this time.
Plans? I'd like to see how much trouble they can stir up. However, since you have mentioned it, pass down the order. Let He Jiaojiao, Ningzu, and Chu Zixi, the three of them, prepare secretly, just in case.
Yes, Your Excellency. I shall attend to it immediately.
The film was translated
The Supreme Banquet.
and narrated by M
It is time to
Media.
let those who have forgotten me feel my presence once again.
The Bai family study.
Grandpa, this Lin Qiang is even harder to deal with than imagined. The plan we meticulously devised, surprisingly before him, was so vulnerable.
No matter. We were merely making a slight probe. After all, he has lived for thousands of years. His cunning and vision, strength are terrifyingly strong. How could we possibly achieve success in one go?
Lived for thousands of years. How is that possible? Then we have absolutely no way to defeat him. Facing an existence like him, don't we stand no chance of winning?
Xiao Chuan, you have been exceptionally intelligent since childhood. But you are a bit impetuous. Since he has lived for so long, he believes he is invincible under heaven and looks down on everything. He fundamentally does not take us seriously. In this way, he will expose a flaw. We only need to wait patiently and seize the opportunity. The Chu family, the Ning family, the He family, that is a top-tier family in the world. Yet they are ordered around by him. Even the young women of the family serve him as slaves and maids. Is this the kind of existence that we truly need? Therefore, only by killing Lin Qiang and rescuing the world from the domination of the immortals is what really needs to be done. This is our mission, is also our responsibility.
I understand, Grandpa. I will definitely, patiently wait for the right moment, and together with you, fight for freedom.
Esteemed one, this is the South Sea Mermaid Pearl. The Dragon Army warriors personally ventured to the South Sea, where they battled fierce sea beasts. For several days, it was only after numerous difficulties that this treasure was obtained. Esteemed one, this is what the He Clan Merchant
The film was
Association sought after enduring countless
and
hardships.
narrated
The
by
Kunlun Jade
Media.
Marrow and the Taishan Stone dare to block. The Kunlun Jade Marrow is condensed from the essence of heaven and earth, capable of purifying the soul and strengthening the foundation. The Taishan Stone dare to block can stabilize the land and secure the dwelling, warding off evil and averting misfortune. Both items are supreme treasures rarely seen in the world. May they protect the Esteemed One completely. Esteemed One, this is the heart of the lightning-struck wood. It originated from an ancient 1,000-year-old tree that was struck by heavenly lightning but remained intact. The essence of its heart contains powerful heavenly lightning energy. For this treasure, the Chu family almost traversed all famous mountains and great rivers, endured countless dangers and obstacles, and finally attained this item.
You have done very well. These four supreme treasures are crucial for me to overcome the Millennium Tribulation. Important. Every single item embodies your dedication and effort and loyalty. I, Lin Qiong, will engrave this in my heart. Buraksu, put these four supreme treasures away carefully. If there is any mishap, the Millennium Tribulation may face unforeseen complications.
Yes, esteemed one, I will certainly ensure these for supreme treasures are properly safeguarded.
Buraksu, I have always trusted you with tasks. However, this Millennium Tribulation is no trivial matter. It requires not only these four supreme treasures, but also requires the four of you to work together wholeheartedly and prepare in secret, just in case.
Esteemed one, please rest assured. I, He Zhao Gao, will certainly give my utmost effort. I will go through fire and water for the Esteemed One, and will not hesitate. Esteemed one, although Ning Zhu is a woman, I also understand the meaning of loyalty and righteousness. I am willing to advance and retreat alongside the Esteemed One, following you through life and death. Esteemed one, I choose Ixie, swear by the Medicine King record, that I will certainly help the Esteemed One overcome this tribulation. Let those with malicious intentions experience our might.
The Supreme Banquet.
Did you see that? This is the true credential for entering the Supreme Banquet, unlike some people who try to force their way in without a credential. How truly embarrassing. Today's banquet
The film
can
was
truly be described as a
translated
gathering of
and
elites from all
narrated
sectors.
by
Don't let just any riffraff casually walk in, ruining everyone's enjoyment.
Mr. Bai, please proceed. Hello, sir. Please show your invitation card.
No need to get angry.
This face, it's exactly like the one we worship at home. The portrait of that legendary figure. They are truly identical. Could it be? Could he possibly be? Lin. Mr. Lin, you do not need an invitation card. I will escort you inside right away.
What's going on? Lin Chong, without an invitation, how are you qualified to enter?
Impossible. There must be some misunderstanding.
Who is this person? The security personnel are treating him with such reverence.
I don't know. But judging by appearances, he must be someone important. Maybe he's the heir of some reclusive family.
I know what happened. That security guard must be Lin Chong's relative. Otherwise, how could he possibly let him in and treat him with such respect?
Exactly. The guard must have accepted a bribe from Lin Qiong. Or maybe they are relatives to begin with. Why else would he show him such favoritism?
The film was translated
Lin Chong,
and narrated by
a big shot who can
Media.
sneak in, even without an invitation card. How truly glorious.
To dare rely on bribing a security guard to sneak into an event like this. You truly have no shame.
In this day and age, truly any riffraff tries to squeeze into our high-class banquet hall. Don't you look at yourself? Are you even worthy?
What else? Relying on some minor, corrupt connections. Just to sneak in. You truly pollute this banquet.
You all.
Lin Chong, don't you take a look at what kind of person you are? Is such a noble banquet hall a place someone like you can enter? Aren't you afraid your shabby appearance will dirty the carpet of this hall?
Exactly. Look at the guests around you. Everyone here is a social celebrity. High official or noble personage. Now look at yourself. Dressed so shabbily. Like a beggar. How dare you make a fool of yourself here?
Precisely. What was the organizer thinking? Letting someone like this sneak in.
Maybe he's some security guard's poor relative who was brought in to see the world.
By Yi Chuan, Li Wanyu, and the rest of you. Rushing to jump out and mock me is merely due to your inner insecurity and jealousy. Do you think that using such low-level tactics can embarrass me?
You! Stop spouting nonsense here. We just can't stand your type who relies on connections and uses back channels.
If you have the guts, then take out your invitation letter and let everyone see it. Let's see if you are qualified to enter this banquet.
This is my credential. The status and position it represents are far beyond what the invitations in your hands can compare to.
This jade pendant. I think I've heard my elders mention it. It seems to be the token of some supreme existence.
That's right. The status represented by this jade pendant is incomparably noble. The person who possesses this jade pendant holds an extremely high position. We truly were blind to Mount Tai. What a coincidence. I also have one of these jade pendants. Isn't yours? Stolen from somewhere, or perhaps forged. If you say your status is noble, then isn't my status equally noble?
Exactly. Maybe you just copied Miss Lee's.
Precisely. How could it be such a coincidence? Perhaps you just took a fake item to deceive people.
Li Wanyu, your jade pendant is indeed exactly the same as the one in my hand, because this jade pendant of yours was given by me to your Li family as an engagement token.
How could this be? Could it be that Li Wanyu and Lin Chong had an engagement? This plot is too exciting.
Exactly. What exactly is going on here? Why did suddenly another engagement token appear? Lin Qion is just the one I broke the engagement with. A useless live-in son-in-law, that's all. Back then my Li family took pity on him and allowed him to marry into the family. I never expected him to take out the jade pendant today and spout nonsense here. You don't even look at yourself to know your own worth. Do you really think that one jade pendant can allow you to turn your life around?
Exactly. Stop putting on an act here. You've already had the engagement broken off, yet you're still flaunting the previous engagement token here. Don't you find that ridiculous? I get it now. He just wants to rely on this jade pendant to climb the ladder of power and wealth here. Look at yourself right now, in this state, and you still want to be in this banquet hall to show off.
Today I will take this broken jade pendant and return it to you. From now on, you must never take it out again and make a fool of yourself.
The film was translated and narrated
Welcome
by
everyone to the
Media.
Supreme Sovereign Banquet. Today, we shall jointly witness the return of the Supreme Sovereign.
Where exactly is the Supreme Sovereign? Why hasn't he arrived yet? I'm almost getting impatient waiting.
The Supreme Sovereign is right among you. Please welcome the Supreme Sovereign to the stage.
Lin Qiong, are you crazy? Usually pretending to be mysterious was already enough. But now you want to impersonate the Supreme Sovereign? This is a capital offense.
I am the Supreme Sovereign.
I could say I'm the Supreme Sovereign too. The host just now was clearly looking at me when he spoke. Stop deceiving yourself and others here.
You claim you are the Supreme Sovereign. How can you prove it? Do you think saying a few random words is enough to fool everyone? I'm telling you, If today you cannot prove it, you won't be able to get away with this.
According to the rules, the Supreme Sovereign must possess the Supreme Sovereign token. You are just talking nonsense claiming that you yourself are the Supreme Sovereign. You must produce concrete evidence.
Of course, had the Supreme Sovereign token.
Lin Chong, have you lost your mind? The Supreme Sovereign token. That is a
The
command
film was
token.
translated
You're taking out this
and
broken jade
narrated
pendant
by
again
M.
to deceive
Media.
people? Are you really treating everyone like fools?
Lin Kyung, how can you be so good at putting on an act? Finally, your pretense has failed, hasn't it? You the Supreme Sovereign? I see you are just a contemptible clown. How could this be? How could this happen? I must have truly been blind back then. Lin Kyung, please forgive me, okay? I am your fiancé.
Everyone, most of you, who are present here, may not recognize me. However, your ancestors mostly received my grace. Now, the moment when I need you has arrived. The millennial calamity is imminent. Once this calamity descends, it will not only endanger the survival of all your families, but also cause everything in this world, everything, to fall into eternal damnation. Therefore, I need everyone to contribute your strength. This calamity requires setting up the grand formation of the 9 palaces, 8 trigrams, heaven and earth. All your families are required to hold your respective formation positions, forming a solid defense line. Furthermore, we also need to cultivate divine objects to weaken the heavenly tribulation. These for divine objects have already been found by the 3 major families.
Who says? They have all been found.
How could this be? I already instructed Enning Shui and the 4 others to guard it closely. The heart of
The
Thunderstruck
film was
Wood.
translated
How is this
and
possible?
narrated
Look who this
by
is.
M. Media.
How is that possible? Zhao Hei. How could you possibly betray the venerable lord?
Master, it's all my fault, ushering in the heavenly tribulation and destroying the courtyard.
Could it be that, starting from that time, you already were?
Don't you all even look whose dog this is?
By Yinzhou. You think obtaining this heart of Thunderstruck Wood can change anything? The Millennium Great Tribulation is not something you can easily control.
Stop pretending to be calm. Without this heart of Thunderstruck Wood, under the heavenly tribulation, you will be reduced to dust. Lin Kyong, your time to die has come. You have lived for 5,000 years. It is time for you to perish. Everyone kill him. We will be the masters of the world. When that happens, wealth, power, and honor will all be ours.
Let's fight for it. Fortune favors the bold. As long as we kill Lin Chong, all of us can soar to great heights.
Venerable Lord, be careful.
Uraksu.
Lin Chong, prepare to die.
You all who have been misled by Yinzhou still refuse to repent.
The film was translated and
Yinzhou
narrated
is merely
by
seeking his own selfish desires, pushing you all into this perilous situation. Yet you still risk your lives for him. Utterly foolish.
Don't listen to his nonsense. Kill him. We will then obtain everything we desire. How is he so strong? He can actually, so easily, launch a counterattack. He's practically inhuman.
Lin Qiang, your time to die has come. Heavenly Dog God, quickly descend. Help me eliminate this immortal demon.
You are Lin Qiang? That arrogant fool who attempts to dominate the world with a mortal body? Today, I shall annihilate you, so that in this world, no one dares again to challenge my authority.
Heavenly Dog, you merely lucked out, inheriting a trace of my bloodline, surviving miserably for a period of time. Do you even deserve to shout before me?
Lin Qiang, today, you are injured by the heavenly tribulation, and your aura is utterly chaotic. How can you be my opponent? Today, prepare to meet your doom. This is impossible. Weren't you injured by the heavenly tribulation, and on your last breath?
Heavenly Dog, you are too naive. All of this was merely a meticulous plan of mine. Was merely a play being staged. The purpose was to lure out people like you, who harbor ill intentions, and vainly attempt to overturn the order of the world. I had no choice but to expend some effort. Zihei.
Master, Zhao He has already acted according to your plan. All of the details were handled flawlessly, without revealing any flaws.
Well done, Zihei. Your performance, I am very satisfied with.
Thank you, Master.
Lin Qiang, prepare to die. How is this possible? Weren't you injured by the heavenly tribulation? How could you recover so quickly?
Because I am the Heavenly Tao.
Lin Qiang, you cunning scoundrel, how dare you toy with me? Today, I will tear you into 10,000 pieces to vent the hatred in my heart.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
This is impossible. Who exactly are you?
Heavenly Dog, I am this Heavenly Tao. Everything in this world is within my control. Today, I will let you experience the power of the Heavenly Tao, and let you know what it means to be a man trying to shake a great tree, overestimating yourself.
What kind of demonic sorcery is this? You can actually control such filthy things.
This is the bitter fruit born of your Japan. Today, I will let you personally taste the cycle of the Heavenly Tao, and unfailing retribution. This is all you bringing trouble upon yourself. Heavenly Dog, if you had stayed in Japan and kept to yourself, I would have been too lazy to kill you. But today you personally delivered yourself to my doorstep. Then don't blame me for being impolite. Regarding today's events, I hope everyone takes this as a warning. The Great Millennium Tribulation is imminent. We should unite our efforts and jointly resist the calamity, instead of killing each other, causing grief to our loved ones, and joy to our enemies.
Esteemed Lord, the weather is so fine today. Why don't we accompany you fishing?
Fishing. Last time, I used a straight hook to catch a fish. I ended up being forcibly invited out of seclusion, and haven't had peace for decades.
Esteemed Lord, then let us try a different game today. If within 1/4 of an hour, in that lake, you catch the fattest fish, then I, your concubine, will allow the esteemed Lord to dispose of me as you wish. Boring! I recently learned a new sword dance. Would the esteemed Lord care to critique it? Esteemed Lord, this is a newly refined medicinal pill of mine. It can cure backaches and lower back pain.
Esteemed Lord, grandfather passed down the recipe for kiwi fruit steamed cakes to me. Would you like to try some?
Esteemed Lord.
Definitely. Then those who fail to catch a fish today will be responsible for massaging shoulders and legs for an entire year.
The Venerable Lord is acting shamelessly.
The Venerable Lord is acting shamelessly.
That is why I say, the happiest thing for an immortal is watching you group of fools cause trouble daily.
Good news for everyone.
Museum.
We have successfully deciphered this oracle bone script on the Western Zhou bronze thing. The inscription on it is highly likely the two characters Lin Qiong.
Cultural heritage research expert.
Unfortunately, according to what we know, in the history of the Western Zhou, there has never been any record of Lin Qiong. This person seems to have appeared out of thin air. Your Excellency, a straight hook has no bait.
Lin Qiong, Your Excellency.
How can it catch fish?
No matter. All things in the world are predetermined. Let the willing bite the hook.
I have heard, sir, that you possess great divine powers, and I earnestly request you to emerge from seclusion, to help me pacify the realm and achieve hegemony. What a coincidence. The spring and autumn bamboo slips, excavated a few years ago, after translation, also mentioned Lin Chong.
To know what you know, and to know what you do not know. That is true knowledge.
Confucian Sage, the sage of Confucianism.
Excellent. Your Excellency is greatly talented, with unique insights. Your disciple will carefully remember Your Excellency's words.
This is the original manuscript of the Taoist scripture, found by our team. Inside, it surprisingly also mentioned this Lin Chong.
The Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. I thank you,
Taoist Patriarch, the founder of Taoism,
for Your Excellency's guidance.
Have a safe journey.
Your Excellency, you and I will meet again in the future.
Kunlun Peak.
The cycle of 60 years turns, and 60 years have passed again.
Su Chengbei, chairman of Dongsheng. Wang's Bakery.
Old man Wang, my father, is critically ill. His dying wish
Wang Hexuar, the bakery owner.
is just to taste one more bite of your crispy pastry, old man Wang. I know your rules, old man Wang. I am willing to offer 1 billion. I earnestly beg you, old man Wang, to make an exception just this once, to fulfill my father's dying wish.
The film was
CEO Su,
translated
my
and
small shop is
narrated
only
by
open for
M.
business 3 days a year for 60 years. I have never made an exception. CEO Su, please leave.
Old man Wang, my father,
CEO Su, a rule is a rule. Please go back.
what are you doing?
I came to buy a pastry. What? Has this pastry shop changed owners?
Young man, This Wang's bakery is only open for 3 days a year. I just offered 1 billion, but couldn't get the owner to make an exception. You should go back where you came from. This pastry, you won't be able to eat.
Just because you can't eat it doesn't mean I can't eat it.
Since you insist on hitting a brick wall, don't say I didn't warn you. Please.
Ziwan, open the door and make the crispy pastries.
Truly overestimating yourself.
The old servant Wang Hexuan greets his master.
Master.
Master, today marks your 5,000th birthday. Your humble servant wishes your longevity equal to the heavens. May your blessings extend endlessly.
Not bad. The taste hasn't changed. Just like it was back then.
Master, back then, I was almost starved to death on the streets. I owe my life to Master saving me. Even the achievements I have today are all dependent on your support, Master, that this old servant in my lifetime could see Master one more time. This old servant can die without regret.
Master, please, I beg you for a bite to eat. I am willing to toil like an ox or a horse for you.
Serve me as a servant, and I can guarantee you a lifetime of wealth and status. Forget it. Just accompany me in this mortal world for another 60 years.
Master. Thank you, Master, for this grace.
Rise. You don't need to thank me. The mortal world is full of suffering. Living an extra 60 years, calling it a grace, is more like a punishment.
Master, you have long transcended the mundane. This old servant's realm is far inferior to yours, Master. To be able to serve Master for another 60 years, that is an immense blessing for this old servant.
There is no need. You have already served me for 60 years. It is time to begin a new cycle of reincarnation. Notify the others. To each select a junior from their household to succeed them as a servant.
Yes, Master. Master has emerged from seclusion. Hurry and come here to pay respects.
What? Master is back. Shaoli,
Hisongling.
arrange for me within 5 minutes. A private jet to the capital.
To the capital? CEO, today is the day you were scheduled to meet with. The Queen of the Sun never sets. This cross-border cooperation agreement is worth 300 billion. If you break the appointment, the Queen might very well terminate the contract with us.
What is the Queen of the Sun never sets? She is merely a local rich person with no real power. Do you know who I am going to see today? In front of him, the Queen of the Sun never sets. Is not even worth a blade of grass. Prepare the aircraft immediately. I must depart at once.
Yes.
Immediately arrange a private jet to return to the country. I have important matters to handle.
Chu Luyang.
Chief, the meeting is about to start immediately. Leaders from various countries are waiting.
Then let them continue waiting.
Chief.
Chief. According to the station's report, today the heads of Waxia's political, military, and business sectors have collectively disappeared. The stock market index plummeted by 50%. Isn't this Hisongling of the He Holdings Group? Why is he here? The chief himself has arrived.
Ning Shang.
A 10-li radius around this location is under military control. All of you leave immediately.
This is the commander-in-chief of the Dragon Army. These three figures have gathered in the capital. Is the great Xia about to face a major upheaval?
This old servant greets Master.
What? Who exactly is this young man? To think he could make these three magnates bow their heads and call themselves servants.
Master, this is the 1,000-year Tianshan Snow Lotus. It can increase one's cultivation by 100 years. This old servant wishes you to shine as brightly as the sun and moon, and live as long as the mountains and rivers. Master, This is the 800-year purple gold ginseng. It can bring the dead back to life and regrow flesh on white bones. This old servant wishes your mortal destiny to remain forever, and your great fortune to reach the heavens.
The film was
Master,
translated and
this is the South
narrated
Mountain
by
spiritual
M
peach
Media.
which fruits once every 1,000 years. It can allow an ordinary person to ascend right where they stand. This old servant wishes your mortal path to flourish eternally and remain evergreen for 10,000 ages.
You have put thought into this. Reward them.